Hey guys, welcome back to CJ's Kitchen. I have a little bit different view to show you today. That's my view out my living room, and my stove is right here, and I thought you might enjoy seeing. This is what I see when I'm cooking. So normally I have the camera over there facing me, but it's early enough in the day, being summer, that the sun's coming through the window, so I thought I'd change it up. So I hope you enjoy the view. So this morning I have a recipe for you. It's tortilla roll-ups, and I love this recipe. It's perfect for entertaining, and it's the perfect recipe for a summer appetizer. One of the best things about this recipe, and something that's common to a lot of good entertaining recipes, is that it's best when you make it ahead. It also serves really well at room temperature, and it's a perfect recipe for summer because there's no cooking involved, no heating up the stove, no turning on the oven, and it's a cold item that you serve. So they're great right out of the refrigerator, and like I said, they're also great at room temperature, and they hold well and keep well. So this summer, early in the summer in July, I attended my first ever gaming conference, and I took these and they were gobbled up super fast, and I realized that this was a recipe that I really needed to share with you. So what you'll need for this recipe is an 8-ounce package of cream cheese, 8 ounces of sour cream, 2 cups of shredded cheese. I like to use a Mexican blend, but you can use straight up cheddar, straight up Monterey Jack. You can blend those two, or you can use any other kind of cheese that you like. So feel free to change that up. I used 2 very large green onions. In the summer, sometimes the green onions get pretty darn big. So 2 was plenty today. Sometimes I use as many as 3 if they're really small. So keep that in mind. Also a small 4.25 ounce can of chopped olives. Of course, you can buy olives and chop them up yourself, and you can just estimate how much you want in there. That's fine. I find it really handy to just buy the pre-chopped ones for this recipe. The last ingredient that goes in is just a little bit of garlic powder, and I believe I used about a ½ teaspoon. I would start with a 1/4 teaspoon if you're concerned, and taste it, and if you want it a little bit to add a little bit more flavor, you can add another 1/4 teaspoon, and I really doubt that you'll need any more than that. So for the variations, I had a jar of sliced jalapenos. I also had some bean dip. This is a popular variation, and one that was taught to me right away when I got the recipe. I don't very often use it, but I did do that today so that you could see how it goes. So let's get started and put these together. To 8 ounces of cream cheese, add 8 ounces of sour cream, chopped green onions, ½ teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 cups of shredded cheese of your choice, and mix well. I mixed all this together this time because I was going to do jalapeno in part of this. So this is removing some of that to add jalapeno to. Now I add the chopped olives and mix that in well. Once that's all mixed together, you can spread it on a tortilla. Just put a big dollop on your tortilla and spread it thinly with a knife. I used an offset knife and it worked really well. Now roll the tortilla up nice and tight. And slice it into bite-sized pieces. It looks really pretty on the cut side, and if you'd like to serve it that way, that's a great presentation. But you can also just throw it in a container, like I did here. For the jalapeno variation, just take a few jalapenos, chop them up, add them to your reserved filling, and mix well. Repeat the process from before. Put a few dollops of filling on the tortilla and spread it thinly. Once it's evenly spread, Just roll the tortilla up and once again, slice them into bite-sized pieces. And that's your jalapeno variation. So I have an additional serving tip. If you want to serve them cut side up like I did with the jalapeno ones, these are for my my game master. Today I am playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends, and our game master cannot eat olives. So the jalapeno ones are for him. But I wanted to cover these and put these in the fridge, so you can just add some toothpicks and put some plastic wrap over the top, and that'll keep the plastic wrap from making a mess of all that cream cheese that's oozing out from slicing them. Here is a finished tortilla roll-up. Let's give it a taste. I'm sorry, I took an absolutely huge bite. Yeah, so these are great. They have that creaminess from the cream cheese, a little tang from the sour cream, and then you have the slight brininess of the olives, plus that nice chew that they give, and the freshness of the green onions, and that little bit of hint of garlic. These are just fabulous. And the cheese really does, the shredded cheese really does add a surprising amount of flavor. They're a definite Tex-Mex kind of flavor, and boy, they're just great. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you'll try this recipe. If you do, let me know how it goes for you in the comments below, and let me know if you come up with some new variations for it. And until next time when I see you here in my kitchen, ciao.